Welcome to ECHO 442, Study Session 9, Replacement Analysis. Introduction. In this lecture, you shall learn how to determine the optimal replacement period of items with limited useful life. This includes replacement of equipment that wear out gradually and those that fail suddenly. Objective. At the end of this lecture, you shall be able to determine the optimal replacement period of equipment with limited useful life. A. Nature of replacement policy. All equipment used in industries, military, and even at homes have a limited lifespan. By passage of time, these equipment fail suddenly or wear out gradually. As these machines or equipment are wearing out, the efficiency of their functions continues to decrease and in effect affects the production rate or economic or social benefits of the system. Also, at the old age or the wearing out stage, the equipment will definitely require higher operating costs and more maintenance costs due to repairing and replacement of some parts. Examples of the equipment are transportation vehicles such as cars, lorries, or aircrafts, machines used in industries, tires, highway tube lights, electric bulbs, and contact sets used by vehicles. The essential reasons for replacement analysis are to ensure efficient functioning of the equipment and to know when and how best the equipment can be replaced in order to minimize the total cost of maintaining them. Types of replacing policies include 1. Replacement of equipment or items that deteriorate or wear out gradually, and 2. Replacement of equipment items that fail suddenly. B. Replacement of deteriorating items under constant value of money. The efficiency of equipment or items that deteriorate with time will be getting low. As the items deteriorate, gradual failure sets in. The gradual failure is progressive in nature, which affects the efficiency and resulted in 1. A decrease in its production capacity, 2. The increasing maintenance and operating cost, and 3. Decrease in the value of the resale price or salvage of the item. Due to the above effects, it is economical to replace a deteriorating equipment or item with a new one. In this section, we shall consider a simple case of minimizing the average annual cost of equipment when the maintenance cost is an increasing function time, but the time value of money remains constant. Total cost T(N) of owning and maintain the equipment for N years is calculated as, where C equals to the purchase price of the equipment, S equals to the scrap value of the equipment at the end of N years, MT equals to the maintenance cost of the equipment in year T. Correspondingly, the average cost is calculated as decision. To determine the optimal replacement period, you will identify the minimum A(N) and select the corresponding period. C. Example 1. An owner of a grinding machine estimates from his past records that cost per year of operating his machine is given below. Year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maintenance cost: 250 naira, 550 naira, 850 naira, 1250 naira, 1850 naira, 2550 naira, 3250 naira, 4050 naira. If the cost price is 12,300 naira and the scrap value is 250 naira, when should the machine be replaced? D. Solution 1. We have the following information. C equals to 12,300 naira. S equals to 250 naira. And the solution is presented in the following table. Year of service N, maintenance cost N brackets MT, cumulative maintenance cost N, depreciation cost N C minus S, total cost NT bracket N, average cost N A bracket N. Column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals to column 3 plus column 4. 1. 250, 250, 12,050, 12,300, 12,300. 2. 550, 800, 12,050, 12,850, 6,425. 3. 850, 1,650, 12,050, 13,700, 4,566, 67 kobo. 4. 1,250, 2,900, 12,050, 14,950, 3,737, 50 kobo. 5. 1,850, 4,750, 12,050, 16,800, 3,360. 6. 2,550, 7,300, 12,050, 19,350, 3,225. 7. 3,250, 10,550, 12,050, 22,600, 3,228, 57 kobo. 8. 4,050, 4,050, 14,600, 12,050, 26,650, 3,331, 25 kobo. You will observe from the table that the average annual cost N bracket N is minimum in the 6th year. Hence, the machine should be replaced at the end of the 6th year of usage. E. Example 2. A company is considering replacement of a machine which costs 70,000 naira. The maintenance cost and the resale values per year of the said machine are given below. Year 1 to 8. Maintenance cost 9,000, 12,000, 16,000, 21,000, 28,000, 37,000, 47,000, 59,000, all in naira. Resale value 40,000, 20,000, 12,000, 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000. When should the machine be replaced? G. Example 3. A machine M1 costing 9,000 has a maintenance cost of 200 naira in the first year of its operations, which rises by 2,000 naira in each of the successive years. Assuming that the machine replacement can be done only at the end of a year, determine the best age at which the machine should be replaced. There is an offer to replace the machine M1, which is a year old, by another machine M2, which costs 8,000 naira. The machine M2 needs 2,000 naira to be spent on installation, has no salvage value, and requires 400 naira on maintenance in the first year, followed by an increase of 800 naira per annum in the yearly expenditure on maintenance. Should the machine M1 be replaced by machine M2? If so, when? H. Solution 3. A. The calculation of the optimal replacement period is shown on the table below. See table. Thus, the optimal replacement period is 3 years. B. To determine whether to replace M1 by M2, you will obtain the least average cost of M2 and compare with that of M1, 5,200 naira. If the least A bracket N for M2 is lesser than 5,200 naira, you will replace, otherwise you will not. Since the minimum average cost for M2 is lower than that of for M1, the machine should be replaced. To determine the time of replacement, you should compare the minimum average cost for M2, 4,000 naira, with yearly cost of maintaining and using the machine M1. Since there is no salvage value, you will consider only the maintenance cost. We would keep the machine M1 as long as the yearly maintenance cost is lower than 4,000 naira and replace it when it exceeds the 4,000 naira mark. Since maintenance cost M1 is greater than 4,200 naira in year 3, we will replace the machine M1 by M2 in year 3. J. Replacement of deteriorating items under changing value of money. When we decide to consider the changing value of money in our analysis, we need to discount the future payments or receipts so as to express them in their present value. The additional procedure for obtaining the optimal replacement period under this condition is as follows. Calculate the present value of the maintenance cost for the years by multiplying the cost value by an appropriate present value factor based on the given discount rate and the time. Obtain the cumulative present value factors for each year. Divide the total cost by the accumulated present value factor to obtain the annualized cost. Decision. Replace in year with minimum annualized cost, that is, when the next period's annualized cost is greater than that of the current year. Take 2. Decision. Replace in year with minimum annualized cost, that is, when the next period's annualized cost is greater than that of the current year. J. Example 4. A machine X costs 5,000 naira. Its maintenance cost is 1,000 naira in each of the first 4 years, and then it increases by 200 naira every year. Assuming that the machine has no salvage value and the maintenance is incurred in the beginning of each year, determine the optimal replacement time for the machine, assuming that the time values of money is 10% per annum. K. Solution 4. See table. The optimal replacement interval is 9 years. L. Replacement of items that fail suddenly. In a real-life situation, we have some items that do not deteriorate gradually but fail suddenly. Good examples of these items are electric bulbs, contact sets, plugs, and resistors in radio, television, computer, etc. Majority of items in this category are not usually expensive, but a quick attention or preventive replacement should be given in order not to have a complete breakdown of the system. The items that experience sudden failure normally give desired service at variant periods. Service periods follow some frequency distributions which may be random, progressive, or retrogressive. There are two types of policies in the sudden failure, namely the individual replacement policy and the group replacement policy. The individual replacement policy is a policy in which an item is replaced immediately it fails. The lifespan of this item is uncertain, and it is assumed that failure occurs only at the end of its lifespan, say period T. Therefore, an establishment of probability distribution for the failure through the past experience is required for the problem. This will enable you to find the period that minimizes the total cost involved in the replacement. The group replacement policy, on the other hand, is a policy where an en masse replacement of items is made. It is cheaper and safer to apply the policy when there is a large number of identical items which are more likely to fail within a particular time period. The usual practice in the group replacement policy is to fix a time interval that replacements can be made. That is, we make a replacement of all items at a fixed interval of time period T, whether the items failed or not, and at the same time to replace the individual failed items during fixed interval. Next, we ensure that group replacement is made at the end of T period. If the cost of individual replacement for the T period is more than the average cost per unit time through the end of T period. M. Example 5. The computer sets that are used in an organization have resistors with a lifespan of 5 months. The failure rates in percentage of these resistors are given in the following table. Months 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Percentage failures 10, 30, 35, 20, 05. Given that 798 resistors are fixed for use at a time, each resistor costs 14 naira. If group replacement and 60 naira if replacement is done individually. You are required to determine 1. The cost of individual monthly replacement, 2. The best interval period between group replacements, and 3. The cost of group replacement. N. Solution to 5. 1. Cost of individual monthly replacements equals to average number of monthly replacements times cost per item. Average number of monthly replacements equals to total number of items used over average lifespan. Average lifespan equals to EPX, where P probability of failure, take 2, where P minus probability of failure, X minus month of the failure. The working of the average lifespan is shown in the table below.
Thus, the average lifetime is 2.8 months. Average monthly replacement equals to 978 over 2.8 equals to 285 items. Cost of monthly individual replacement equals to 285 times 60 naira equals to 17 naira 100. 2. Total cost of Group 1 replacement in period T equals to cumulative cost of individual replacement at time T times cost of group replacement. Cost of group replacement equals to 798 times 14 equals to 11 naira 172. Cumulative cost of individual replacement at time is calculated as follows. See table. N. Solution to 5. Cumulative cost of individual replacement 4,800, 19,620, 39,300, 57,000, 73,200. The average cost per month is calculated as follows. Thus, the optimal group replacement period is after every 2 months. 3. The cost of the group replacement is 15,396 naira. Summary. You need to replace any items of equipment with limited lifespan. This is irrespective of whether the item wear out gradually or fail suddenly. The search for optimal replacement period is important because of decrease in productivity and increase in maintenance cost over time. For sudden failure items, you compare the cost of individual replacement on failure with that of group replacement and choose the policy with minimum cost. End of study session 9. Thanks for listening.